Hello, good morning. Welcome to this live presentation. My name is sethaimkwei. I am an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion Global. In this presentation, I'm going to speak about 10 rules for success from Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. Mr. Zuckerberg is an American computer programmer and internet entrepreneur. He is one of the richest people in the world. He is the co-founder and currently the chief executive officer of Facebook. He's been speaking about the things that has helped him to become successful, and I'm going to give you 10 of those keys I call the 10 rules of success from Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. So once again, you are welcome to this morning's presentation. Number 1, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg says his first rule is that you get what you spend your time doing. Whatever you spend time doing is what you get. Anything you spend your time doing, that is exactly what your success comes from. So if you spend most of your time doing positive things, you get positive results. If you spend most of your time doing negative things, you get negative results. And so anything you want to get, you must spend the most of your time on that thing. Number 2, get feedback. A lot of the time, as you are working on a project or doing something, you might not know if you are doing some wrong things. You might not know if you are making mistakes. You might not know if you are getting certain things wrong. If you are somebody who listens to feedback, accepts feedback, look out for feedbacks, and respects the feedback of people, you are going to be very successful. Because in the feedback of people, sometimes you get to know the things you have done that you did not do right, and you are able to take corrective actions to make sure that you now do the right thing. So always get feedback from the people you work with, from the people around you, and the people you work for. Number 3, make mistakes. A lot of the time we don't like mistakes. When we make mistakes, sometimes we feel sad, we feel down, we feel disappointed in ourselves. But Mr. Zuckerberg is telling us that one of the keys to his success is that he allows himself to make mistakes. It doesn't mean he intentionally decides that even if I know this is how to do something, I'm not going to do it, I will do it wrongly. But what he says is that he is open to mistakes. He accepts mistakes. He doesn't feel too bad when he makes mistakes. Why? Because mistakes are the things that help us to know how to do the right thing. When you make mistakes, you learn one way of not achieving success. And so in the future, you avoid that. If you don't make mistakes, you will not know what does not work, and you will not know the things you are not supposed to do if you want to be successful. So accept mistakes, like mistakes, and allow yourself to make mistakes so that you can learn to improve upon yourself. Number 4, only hire people you would work for. In other words, if you will not be comfortable working for somebody, in the event the person has a job and the person wants to employ you, if you will not be happy working for that person, then don't employ that person to work for you. If you don't like their work ethics, you don't like their principles, you don't like their moral thoughts, and so you will not be happy having such a person as a boss, then don't be the boss of the person. You don't want the person to be your boss, don't become a boss yourself to the person. So anytime you want to work with people, ask yourself first, will I be comfortable working for him If no, then don't let him work for you. That is the fourth advice Mr. Zuckerberg is telling us has been one of the reasons for his success. Number 5, make a change in the world. Don't just go through the world, make a change. Don't just exist, make a change. Don't just be a passenger in this world, impact the world. When you are dead and gone, it should be possible for people to feel your impact after you. It should be possible for people to still talk about the impact, the positives, the good things that came out of your living in the world. Make a positive impact on the world. Number 6, learn from the people around you. Don't ignore them, learn from them. When people around you are giving you advice, learn from the advice. If people around you are telling you what you need to do, learn from their advice. It does not mean take everything they tell you. You must evaluate whatever they are saying, but at least listen to them. Because most people, when they even want to talk us out of our dreams, it's not because they are bad people. For a lot of the time, they mean well. They just don't understand us. But listen to them. There are things you can learn from them that can help you on your journey. So learn from people around you. Even those who don't like you, even those you think are your enemies, you can still learn vital and important lessons from them. So always be open to learn from the people around you. Number 7, build a good team. I always say that no matter how talented you are, you can't do it alone. No matter how intelligent, how skillful you are, you cannot make it on your own. You need others. You need a good team. So build a good team. Work with people who will make a positive impact on you. Work with people who will positively influence you. So build a good team so that you will be successful quicker than on your own. You need to synergize the efforts of people so that together you can do more. It is said in the Bible that one can put away 1,000, but two will put away not 2,000 but 10,000, because when two come together they multiply their impact and their effect. So if you have a really good team, you expand, multiply your impact and your effect in whatever you are doing. Number 8, give the very best experience. Every day as you come in contact with people, by the time you finish your interaction, you should have had a positive impact on the people. When people come in contact with you and they leave, they should be able to say, it has been a wonderful experience interacting with you. Improve your communication. Improve your thoughts. Be knowledgeable. Learn. Study. Become an expert at what you are doing. In that way, when people experience you, they will be having a positive experience of you, because your thoughts are good, you are knowledgeable, you are an expert, and your communication is very good. When you improve yourself, when people have interactions with you, they will always remember you. Why? Because the experience people have with you is always positive. So give people the best experience. In that way, you will even attract more people to you. And the more people you attract, the more people you have around you, the more people you can rally, the more successful you can become. Because success, some way, somehow, is tied to people. Number 9, care the most about it. In other words, whatever you are involved in, care the most about it. A lot of the time, a lot of people have said, if they see the way I go about my Alliance in Motion Global Network Marketing business, they get so inspired and so impressed. Why? Because what I am doing, I care about it. I give it my all. I do it very well because I love what I do, and I do it with love. When you care very much about what you are doing, when you have fallen in love with what you are doing, you do it very well. And people just watching the way you do it sometimes tell themselves, the way you go about this thing, I should think it is something good, something positive. I want to join you. Even without talking, even without explaining your opportunity to anybody, just watching you perform can inspire people to come and join you. And you can only do that if you care so much about what you are doing, love it so much, and do it with love. Number 10, social bonds are critical. Man is a social being. Social being means that man does well, performs well in a group or in society. You are not an island. You are in the midst of others. And so it is important to form good bonds with people in society. If you have good bonds with people, you learn from the experience, you learn from the knowledge, you learn from the mistakes, you learn from the shortcomings of people in society, and that helps you to also do better and move on and become successful. So if you want to be successful, Mr. Zuckerberg is telling us that you must form good social bonds. So these are the 10 rules for success from Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder and the chief executive officer of Facebook. 1, you get what you spend your time doing. 2, get feedback. 3, make mistakes. 4, only hire people you would work for. 5, make a change in the world. 6, learn from the people around you. 7, build a really good team. 8, give the very best experience. 9, care the most about it. And 10, social bonds are critical. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Prof. Marisol, for watching. Thank you, Prof. Rochelle, for watching. Good luck in the Elite Online Academy. Thank you very much, Prof. Ebenezer, for also watching. And for all who have watched, thank you very much. I wish all of you a happy business day. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we change lives, transform families, impact nations, empower the underprivileged by turning ordinary people into extraordinary multimillionaires in more than 200 countries worldwide. Once again, thank you for watching and happy Business Day.